The Chinese Communist Party has been in power for over 100 years. So what have they done? Well, that's a controversial question. Their supporters would tell you that they've lifted hundreds of millions of people out of poverty, built the world's second largest economy, and developed new technologies. But their critics would tell you that the CCP has failed in almost every other area of governance. On human rights, they point to the suppression of dissent, the disappearance of activists, and the massacre at Tiananmen Square. On economic policy, they point to the growing gap between rich and poor, the environmental disaster, and the mountains of debt. And they argue that the CCP's obsession with control and surveillance is a sign of its fear and paranoia. On corruption, they point to the lavish lifestyles of the party elite and the fact that nothing has been done to punish those responsible for the biggest corporate scandals in history. And it's not just their policies that have failed. The CCP style of governance is also being called into question. After all, how can a government be legitimate if it doesn't even hold itself accountable? So what will history remember the CCP for? Well, that's up for debate. But one thing is for sure, it won't be for their many failures.